Now, time for Headline News Local Edition.
This is Northland Cable News for Monday, March 1st. I'm Dick Alzheimer reporting. County Commissioners appoint Director of North Star. CEC banquet held this past week. Chamber hears CDC report. Jose Antonio Navarro honored Friday. And CHS softball tournament a success. We'll look at these stories and the weather in a moment.
Every year, young people in this country die of inhalant abuse. Hundreds also suffer severe consequences, including brain damage, loss of muscle control, and destruction of vital organs. Today, more than 1,000 different products are commonly abused. The National Institute on Drug Abuse reported in 1996 that 1 in 5 teenagers have used inhalants to get high. If you suspect your child or someone you know is an inhalant abuser, seek professional help right away or contact the National Inhalant Prevention Coalition.
Northland Cable News, I'm Dick Altama. The Navarro County Commissioners held a special commissioners meeting this past Friday in the county courtroom of the Navarro County Courthouse. Navarro County Judge James Bagnall discussed the appointment of Melanie Hyder of the Juvenile Probation Department to be the local director of North Star.
In July, the services for low-income mental illness patients is going to be shifting to a managed care system. And so there's a board called North Star which will be overseeing these services. We are going to be lumped in with Dallas, Kaufman, Collin, Ellis, and Rockwall County. And we had to appoint a board member to that board, so we'll have a voice on it. And we appointed Melanie Hyder, who is our chief juvenile probation officer, to be our representative on that board. So we need somebody who's got a strong will, who won't let the larger counties walk over rural counties like ourselves.
Navarro County Judge James Bagnall. The Corsicana Emergency Corps 23rd Annual Awards Dinner was held last Tuesday night at the Waller Student Union Building at Navarro College. Chief James Sykes gave the welcoming remarks to the 60 persons that were in attendance. Navarro County Sheriff Les Cotton installed the officers for 1999. James Sykes continues as the chief of the CEC, Marshall Weems, Assistant Chief, Captain Rex Bauer, and Executive Secretary John Robinson. Service awards were presented to Jimmy Bonner for 10 years, Bill Dotson and Billy Fixton for 5 years each. Jimmy Bonner is the first female to receive a 10-year award. Jimmy and Earl Bonner are the first wife and husband team to both have 10-year awards. The 1999 Outstanding Member Award presentation went to longtime member Aaron Butcher. The Corsicana Area Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors met this past Thursday in the conference room of the Chamber with President Monty Trimble presiding. There was a report presented by the chairperson of the Corsicana Development Commission, Joy Akini. Darrell Schlemm, Executive Vice President of the Chamber, discussed the CDC report.
So the report was given Thursday at our full board meeting from Joy Akini, who is chairing the CDC and actually co-chairing it now with Dr. Richard Sanchez from the college. The CDC is actually the hotel motel tax, which we receive 3/7 of, to do the marketing for attractions and attracting people to come to Corsicana and Navarro County. There is the major emphasis this year is to putting together a full-blown marketing program, developing a brochure that we can send out and be proud of all the attractions that we do have. Some of the companies that we brought up is maybe like Russell Stover, True Serve, Tom's Food, Collins Street Bakery, and many others for sites to come and see. Pioneer Village is another one. And what we're going to try to do is, rather than spending individual money for brochures and money that needs to be commingled, I think, within one CDC unit, and we're going to try to make a better development for Corsicana and market that not only in Corsicana but also send it to the Texas Department of Transportation, to all of their outlets, and then also into Oklahoma and the surrounding cities.
Darrell Schlemm, Executive Vice President of the Chamber. The Jose Antonio Navarro chapter of the Daughters of the Republic of Texas met Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Navarro County Courthouse. The gathering was to honor Jose Antonio Navarro by placing a wreath on his statue commemorating his birthday. Navarro's actual birthday was February 27th. A few members of the chapter were present, along with Navarro County Sheriff Les Cotton, County Treasurer Joe Graves, and Lake Planning and Zoning Administrator Vicki Lane. The Corsicana Tigers softball team hosted a very successful softball tournament over the weekend at the Optimus Fields at Nature Park. 20 teams participated from around the state and Louisiana. Games were held on all 4 fields Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The A bracket first place winner was Round Rock Westwood, and second place was West Monroe, Louisiana. The B bracket winner was Irving Nimitz. Second place went to Mansfield. The Corsicana Tigers softball team lost its final 2 games on Saturday in the double elimination tournament. Our 3-day weather forecast for tonight: clear, low 52. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a high of 75. Tuesday night and Wednesday, partly cloudy, low of 38 with a high of 65. Thursday, partly cloudy, becoming windy, lows in the upper 40s and highs in the mid-70s. That's Northland Cable News for this Monday, March 1st. Be sure and join us for morning news on 1340 AM, KAND Radio at 6:05 in the morning. I'm Dick Aldama. Thank you for joining us on this Monday.